Hello, hopefully you can hear me okay. It's too hot. Anyways, I was gonna make another video, but I don't remember what that one was gonna be about. Sorry. So I'll just make this one. For one, when I was in college, I was straight A's in law school, straight A's in veterinary school, and now I have sarcoidosis. And a lot of times I can't think of even normal and easy words. My brain will completely go blank, and I forget things easily. Sometimes I have a hard time remembering how to write my name, the month and the year, just a lot of things. Sarcoidosis gives you fog brain. I would even forget if I took my meds, so I have a medicine organizer thanks to my fiance. My balance is off. I've gained over 75 pounds because of prednisone. That's what they first put you on when you're diagnosed with sarcoidosis. And I have a walker. I fall easy, which I have to be careful because it's easy for us to break bones. And thank goodness when I found the tub, I did not break any ribs. I was really sore. We get bruises real easy, infections real easy. It's a very hard disease and there's no cure. Hopefully someday there will be. You keep up the fight and keep up the hope. If you want to donate, there's the Bernie Mac donation. Bernie Mac was a famous actor / comedian. He died from this illness. He ended up catching pneumonia, and because of sarcoidosis, if you catch a cold or a flu, our bodies can't fight it off, so a lot of times we end up dying from them. And that's what happened to Bernie Mac. Well, this disease is very hard on us. I usually don't like cold, not one to like winter, but since I came down with sarcoidosis, I prefer winter because then it's cold and it's easier for me to breathe. When it's hot outside, it's harder to keep my apartment colder, so it's even harder for me to breathe. And I have other health problems besides sarcoidosis. I have coronary artery disease, and also my back's curving inward. I've been working since I was 14. I have presidential awards and a certificate from President Bill Clinton. I used to have an autographed picture with him right by his helicopter, President Bill Clinton. But my oldest daughter's dad got jealous or mad about something and tore it up into tiny little pieces. So I no longer have that. And the reason he gave that to me is because I wrote to him because they're going to close down the vet's hospital. I volunteered there from the time I was 14 to 18. And our vets would check themselves in there. And they were sick. We had one that was in a coma for 9 years. His fiance stayed up there with him for the whole 9 years, and he finally came out of it before I ended up stopped working there. And he could answer while he was in the coma with blinking, moving his eyelids. But that right there showed me there is true love out there at a young age. She wouldn't leave his side or anything. And some of our vets would check themselves in there just so they'd have a place to stay and food. We'd play pool with them. So I wrote to President Bill Clinton and explained to him why we need to keep it open. And he gave me a presidential award since I was, and a certificate since I was the youngest volunteer in America and the first runner. I would volunteer Mondays and Wednesdays, bringing vets coffee and popcorn. And Fridays, I would do anything that they needed done at the vet's hospital. If they need me to run to the pharmacy and grab meds for the vets, I would. If they need me to clean out the vets' rooms, their trash cans, I would. And I would visit with the vets. It was very enjoyable for me. I also worked at doctor's offices, and that was a lot of fun. And I also waitressed at Village Inn. I had a lot of different jobs, but my favorite one was Lincoln Benefit Life. I did off-siting, where the files that were no longer in use we would put in the computer and then ship off. I would do 20 boxes a day, and that was a lot of fun. I did factory jobs and everything, but now with my illness, I cannot work. I have trouble even taking care of myself. I have 6 kids and 1 adopted son, and my 6 children and my adopted son, they don't live with me. My adopted son lives in a different country, and I'm very proud of him. He's a hard worker and a good young man, and always checking up on me. And my 6 children live here, and they don't live with me because they got taken from me because my place was messy. But I really don't need to explain anything. And I also made bad choices of picking abusive men because I had low self-esteem and a lot of other issues going on. But I seen a psychiatrist, got that fixed. But if my children lived with me, it wouldn't be fair to them. So everything happens for a reason. I love my children, think of them every day, every second. Holidays and birthdays are really hard. I miss them all the time. Think about them all the time. Always have and always will. But if they lived with me, it wouldn't be fair because I couldn't take them out to the park. I couldn't take them fishing like we used to do. I can't have fun with them, and that wouldn't be fair to them because I can barely take care of myself. But they do know that I love them and think of them every day. My oldest, I'm very proud of. Also, she graduated high school and is going to college, and she's a hard worker like I was. I'm proud of all my children. They're extremely smart, very intelligent, and I know they will end up making something out of their life. I just explained to them that they need to be careful where they work and what they're around because I don't want them to get sarcoidosis. There's so many different ways people get it. It just depends on how our body reacts to things. Some get it from being around black mold. Some get it from being around chemicals. It just depends. And this disease has a lot of issues. We're constantly in pain, having trouble breathing. I can't even go grocery shopping with my fiance. If I do, I have to bring my walker. It's very hard on me. We went and looked at recliners for me so we can see which ones I can fit in because I'm bigger now. And to price them. Some of them I almost got stuck in. There was one for $500. It was really comfortable. But it didn't have massage or heat, which for $500 you would think it would, but it was huge and comfortable and I wouldn't have to have 3 pillows behind my back or have it propped up against the wall because mine's broken right now. And I constantly have to have the foot up because I can't put it down because the right side's broken. That's where the lever is, and that's what I have propped up. So right now, since my recliner is broken, we've been trying to find one. We found free ones on Craigslist, but no way to go pick them up. Then the one, he said that he would drop it off, and I tried to give him $5. Well, he never showed up, but it's okay. It's whatever. Eventually, we'll either get a recliner or buy one. I found some on Amazon that aren't bad pricing, but we just don't have the money right now because it costs a lot to keep me alive, and we have to make payments so I can see my pulmonary specialist, which I have to see him every 3 months, because sarcoidosis affects the whole body. There's not a part of your body that it doesn't affect. All organs, nerve system, bones, muscles, and skin. Right now I just have it in my eyes and both my lungs. So I have to see the doctor every 3 months to keep track of everything, and since I'm on prednisone, they have to check my sugar level too to make sure I don't have diabetes. And then every 8 weeks I have to have my blood drawn to check my thyroid, because now I have thyroid problems. Yeah. With this illness you get other illnesses as well. So we have to keep paying on those appointments so I can keep seeing those doctors, because I can't see any other doctors besides them. So right now funding's really tight. Plus we have the electric and gas and rent to keep up as well. So everything will just take time. Just like my disability hearing, everything just takes time. So I have a lot of people and friends and family that are praying for me to get healthier and get on disability, because that'll help a lot. And then I'll be able to get health insurance. Yep. Not everyone that's on disability is lazy, and a lot of us can't work. And I was happy to get my handicap sign. I got that a few months ago. The first one I had was temporary. This one's permanent, which I need it if we go anywhere. And my fiancé will still drop me off at the door because it's still easier that way. And then he'll go and get the car and pick me up. But getting a new chair, a new recliner, and a new couch take time, just like everything else. But I'm still here, so still blessed. And I'm extremely lucky. I haven't gotten sick, because just getting a cold or a flu can kill us. And I have face masks to wear if I go out in public. In this illness, we also lose our hair and teeth, as you can probably tell in some of the videos. My 2 front teeth weren't chipped, now they are. Yeah. This disease takes a lot out of us. Alright, well that's all for now. Bye, God bless, and have a good day. Bye.